John and
MK
McCallum. And this is the Joe
Bob
Briggs
Companion
Podcast.
Hey. And it's episode 10. So we know what we're doing
We're
now.
here. God, we're 10 episodes into this thing.
John, we have a podcast.
I really, and you know what's crazy?
We've done 10 That's the season of a podcast.
10 is a seminal number, and it's so interesting because it's his last episode
I know.
ever.
Yeah.
And as we said,
Well, last regularly
psychotic.
scheduled episode.
Totally.
There will be 4 specials.
2 times 4, so there'll be roughly 8 more episodes of new programming, and then we'll probably
Which would be
do
great.
back programming.
Definitely.
You know, I've been thinking more about that. I think what we could do is do, like, instead of the season stuff, we could do some of the smaller, like, one-off things.
Love it. Like the specials. Other specials.
Yes, like these other specials. Yeah. And that way it's a little bit more concise. We can see how long that goes.
Love it.
You know, and just see how it goes.
I think that's amazing.
And then that makes, I think, back content cataloging. And we'll see then at the end in January kind of where he's at, whether he's going to go forward, new stuff somewhere else. And if not, that's probably when we'll hit the back seasons.
The back catalog.
What are you thinking about the brain?
The brain is freaking me out.
Kind of always putting new stuff in this area. We're always kind of changing the setup, and the brain's new.
And we're in a music studio.
Yeah, I wonder if we've said that already, actually.
Have we? Yeah.
I don't know. But we're in a music studio.
We're in a music studio. John actually was just playing me some synths.
Oh, man, that sounds crazy.
That was awesome, though.
Wow. Okay, Mom.
Does that sound crazy?
Yeah. John was just playing us some synths. Oh, boy.
I mean, you had machines like making like...
We had some bloops. To that point...
So cool.
And the first thing I wanted to talk about was our LA trip. LA.
Okay.
Los Angeles.
Yes.
What
LA trip.
What did we do the first day?
Hopped out the plane at LAX with a dream in my cardigan. Went to the rental place and got a car. I went straight to Disneyland.
Damn, dude, that was absolutely fire. That's crazy.
The Hannah Montana's 20th
Did not expect that.
anniversary is coming up.
That's crazy.
That was great, right?
That was literally fantastic.
Thank you.
And we did go to Disneyland. Were there anything your favorite?
The Incredicoaster was actually a little too much for me. I was surprised by that.
Shocking because I loved it. I thought it was way less intense than
I'll
the
put the
Incredible
photo.
Hulk.
Yes, I'll put the photo of us up here.
That's funny.
The Incredible Hulk is nuts, but maybe if I did it now, I'd be like, oof.
Yeah.
Now that
getting older.
now that I'm getting older, okay.
Damn, girl. You're turning 26. Mm-hmm. That's nuts.
That's a big one. The big 2-6.
And I'm turning 45.
No, you're not.
Yeah. Well, you're not turning 26.
It's crazy that you went up for you and down for me.
I wanted there to be a gap.
I know you like. Do you know about the Netflix show?
Just like
The
in
Age Gap
teeth
Netflix
with
show?
models, I think a gap is cool. Sorry, what? I do know about this new Netflix dating.
Age of Attraction.
Yeah, it's craziness.
It's really crazy.
I don't care. I'm all about Drewski.
Drewski,
If it ain't could have been love, it's like could have been get out of here.
Could have been love is the greatest.
Everything pales in comparison. And then
so
2
true.
old seasons of Bachelor in Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
Like Corinne.
I don't know.
We gotta watch the Corinne season.
I would do that.
We should so do that.
I would do that. I like the lore.
Because they bring her back, and that's when things happen. And actually, that's the season that
They shut it down.
they shut it down.
Right.
But she had a whole
you've told me
season
about
of
this.
being wild and crazy,
And wasted.
and wasted in a previous season.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Disneyland was great. I don't know. It was cool. I had a blast. I had the time of my life, okay? I want to go back, but it makes
For
me
the
wanna...
audio listeners, I'm making like handgun gestures at MK to say that she likes it.
Not true.
You can cross check in the video, and that just pushes people to watching the video.
Oh, and we can't. We don't have like YouTube monetized though.
But if all of these audio people eventually go, if I try to push them to the video,
Yeah.
we could start monetizing the YouTube. So what I'm trying to say is that, be that as it may, that it was an odd way for them to cross-check audio to video.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to push them over there.
I love that. Wait, okay, I think we're going to cut this out, but you have a booger in your nose.
We don't cut. Did he get it?
Turn this way. No, other way. Yeah, I think you got it. You gotta trim your nose hairs. I gotta trim my nose hairs.
Okay, and we are moving on. So we went to LA. MK, we finished The Witchening. We went to LA.
Yes.
And MK edited The Witchening, and she has been editing it now.
Yes.
The past week or so since we've been back. Not to date the pod.
Always dating the pod.
But you know, that has been really a blast to watch you do that.
Oh my gosh, it's been so fun.
Yeah.
And the reason you were playing me Bleep Bloop Synths is because you are getting your music studio ready to, drumroll please, score The Witchening.
I am so excited.
Hello.
Exactly. I am literally absolutely pumped to dive into it.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be so many fun opportunities to make cool music in it.
Yeah.
And to make really cool sounds.
Yes.
And I was going to show you right before we started, but I downloaded this like crazy gore pack of samples just to like experiment with and play with. I want to try to do some stuff on my own, but like this was like a really great professional Foley pack. And Foley is for people not in the biz, is kind of the art of making the sound of like the footsteps and the door opening and closing and a lot of that stuff they don't use from actually recording on set. They'll like repurpose on top of it to really make it fucking crispy.
Beautifully said.
Yeah.
Well said.
So anyway,
I first experienced Foley, live Foley, when I saw a student production of, I'm stalling because I'm trying to remember the name of it, The Tempest at Sarah Lawrence.
They actually did it for a Broadway show. They did like live Foley. Mm-hmm. That's actually kind of fucking sick.
They did that for SpongeBob. They did live Foley actually. But I'm talking about as at Sarah Lawrence at my college. They did it.
But either way, you saw a performance live.
I saw theater, and they had like
what are you talking about with
tinfoil.
SpongeBob? Why'd you bring that up? I just said, so they did live Foley, and you go, that was actually SpongeBob.
Well, you said a Broadway show, and I wanted to specify.
Did
that.
I?
Yeah, you did. You said Broadway.
So wait, don't a lot of Broadway shows use live Foley?
No.
Oh, okay.
They'll use they'll have live orchestras, live bands. Am I in the right spot with my mic? I feel crazy.
You're 100%. Yeah.
And I want to like kind of, I want to see you.
No. We're good. You have to tighten it. Oh boy, we may have to stop down.
We're gonna have to stop down. I'm sorry.
Okay, we're gonna hold on, everybody.
I'm sorry.
Okay, and we are back. We had a small issue with the microphone placement.
I'm good. I can see you. It's secure. I feel great.
Okay, beautiful. So, SpongeBob live Foley. You were about to talk to me about this.
So you've seen SpongeBob.
Yes.
You know, when they move, there's little bubble sounds like when they walk, and it's like bloop, bloop, bloop. Or it's like SpongeBob will like pull up on something and it'll go like, like they'll just be like fun little sounds.
I don't remember, but
it's it's a cartoon.
100%.
It's just cartoon sound. You know, like if he's like trying to, I don't know, be silly.
He wiggles and wags and he bubbles and bobs.
He's always on his toes. So for the Broadway show, they had a live Foley artist, and he was featured. Like there was like a spotlight on him, like at all times, like how sometimes you can see the orchestra. So
he was literally part of it.
He'd be like, you know, and he like was all like corny looking.
Kind of like a hand, like a. Like
I'm like doing like a gesture for
because
like
that's like the train whistle.
That
exactly.
thing. Yeah.
So he's almost like doing what do they call it when the people do sign language?
ASL. Yeah, interpreting.
Have you seen people do ASL at live concerts?
Yes, it's amazing.
I love it.
They're very energetic.
They love doing it. What a fun job.
It seems like a really fun job.
Doing the SpongeBob Foley also sounds like a psychotically fun job.
Crazy.
Absolutely love that.
You know, there's a xylophone, you know, but he's got like tinfoil and like paper. It was very, very cool.
Oh, yeah. Riveting.
Yeah.
So we were in LA, we went to Disneyland, and you were editing. We're back, and you're
going to make some music.
I'm going to make some music to it. And basically, like, I mean, we
made a movie.
Have we put a still? Have we put anything, or we just keep talking about it?
We just keep talking about it.
Can we put The Witcher, because now you have the BTS and everything?
Yeah.
So we'll put a still here.
Yeah.
And maybe the font.
Yeah.
And just stay tuned, people.
Stay tuned.
It's kind of everything we do still, but all the pre-production is done. The film is done. The editing is 90% done,
Yeah.
and I'm diving into the music.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll put a little musical flourish here too. Well, probably not because of our turnaround time.
I know. I'm like, you're adding a lot of post production to this situation while we're in post production for The Witchening. So,
well, not only busy, but this is like regardless a very tight turnaround in of itself.
Yeah.
Like we're busy tonight too. Also,
yeah. No, we're leaving. We're doing this podcast. This is how dedicated we are to a podcast that 11 people are listening to.
Not even.
No, John, there are at least 11 listeners.
Oh, you found out?
Yeah, I think so.
You've discovered this.
I've discovered this. And the
Guys,
views.
send us a DM.
Who are you? I think we got one subscribe. Yeah. We just want to know who you are. We want to connect because we're so sad that the last drive-in is ending. And so we want to connect with our fellow
And we are going to
mutants.
keep it alive in a weird way.
We are.
We're going to go back and rehash him.
The drive-in will never die.
I mean, for us, they're new. And if you haven't seen them, then we're going to do that together. And if you have seen them already, you're going to hear us fucking banter about some bullshit
Us
with
little
it.
knuckleheads just yammering on, you know?
Okay. I wanted to talk to you about one thing I found interesting that I heard, which was that Tom Cruise helped negotiate the Paramount deal with basically Warner Brothers.
Okay.
And how he had a deal in 2006 with with Paramount, that went awry because he like jumped up and down on a couch on Oprah. And just like had a whole this is probably you were too young, but Tom Cruise had a year where he like was doing a lot of PR for a movie.
Crazy.
And he was like very weird. And one of the things was that he like got on a couch and started jumping.
Yeah, I don't really
down.
like see him places. That's
and then
crazy.
the Scientology, yeah, it was crazy. So he does that, but then that deal sours. He comes back with Paramount years later to kind of do. I believe this is all accurate. If it's not accurate, please
let us know.
Comment.
Let us know. Comment, subscribe.
Yeah, exactly.
And like this video.
So he comes back to do Top Gun Maverick, which makes tons of money and gets him a huge amount of leverage with more Mission Impossible movies as well.
It was huge.
So
that was big.
He's doing all of that, and I guess he, in some capacity, then 2024, he signs a deal with Warner Brothers.
Okay.
To do 3 movies.
Okay.
Then Paramount is, I guess, in this bid to buy them with Netflix, and Tom Cruise, I guess, negotiated with Paramount.
Cool.
And kind of came in to like talk to Warner Brothers, like it will be better with them.
Very cool.
Yeah. So, and I think he might be right because I think he has theaters.
I was about to say he seems to be very, very,
Totally. From what I've heard is that basically if Paramount wins, it's like a conservative media conservative win. But if Netflix wins, it's a win for liberals, but movie theaters will like die. Mm-hmm. That's been seemingly
right.
the scuttlebutt.
Well, we should also, not to date this podcast, but there has been a deal struck.
Yeah, Paramount is now doing it.
Yeah.
So that seems to be good for movie theaters.
Yeah.
But politics aside.
Sure.
And I think a lot of Paramount
we are in the movie business.
Totally.
I'm interested in movie theaters.
Paramount also, a lot of that
Surviving.
buy seems to be also buying news organizations. So like they may buy, they are buying CNN in this. And that is going to affect news more so. But I don't know how much they want to be making movies like about like Republicans. Like is every movie going to be
Is there
going to
be like a bombshell?
Yeah. So anyway, that's kind of one thing to go through. I wanted to list through Warner Brothers movies from 2025. There were so many great ones: F1, Superman, Weapons, The Conjuring, One Battle After Another, Sinners, Minecraft, Mickey 17, Companion.
Damn.
So there's like so many fun movies, many big movies,
Good year.
And then another thing they did Wuthering Heights and I forget another one that I was talking about, but a lot of The Bride, and a lot of these movies are like taking chances on movies that maybe aren't going to do crazy well, but like Minecraft, obviously does probably billions of dollars.
Totally.
So I think it's really cool. I love Warner Brothers.
Okay. You're just declaring you love Warner Brothers.
Yes.
You're a fan of Warner Brothers.
I love them.
I love all of those movies that you listed.
Yeah.
So I guess I love Warner Brothers.
We all love Warner Brothers so much.
I think that's beautiful.
So, okay. Okay.
I love that.
Clip it.
Warner Brothers. fund our movie.
One thing I learned on the blank check.
Warner Brothers could be a slay thing. Witchening.
Kathy Bates. I learned this on the Army of Darkness podcast.
I learned this too. Can I say it?
Yeah.
Kathy Bates. This is an interesting fact I learned on a podcast. Kathy Bates used to live with Sam Raimi and Tarantino.
Nope.
No.
Rewind.
And Cohen.
Yep.
Brothers, both of them.
And
who else? I don't remember who else.
Frances McDermott, who's married to Joel Cohen.
Right, that's right.
And Holly Hunter.
I don't know who Holly Hunter is.
She's got the Holly Hunter has the lisp. She's in oh fuck, I get Holly Hunter and Helen Hunt confused. And then sometimes I get Jodie Foster confused with them too. Sorry.
Wait, not another one of these. Didn't you
Holly
already
Hunter,
go down this rabbit hole?
Holly Hunter is in As Good as It Gets. If I'm wrong, say in the comments. She's the blonde actress who has the son who's sick that Jack Nicholson wants to.
Right.
And
we literally, I think, had this exact conversation.
yes,
before
and
on
then
the pod.
Helen Hunt
is in Twisters. I mean, Twister.
No. Fuck.
What?
So okay, you look this up quickly, but basically, I'll go on to say, it sounds like a lot of roommates, right? When they were telling this story on
sounds
Blank
like a lot of
Check,
roommates.
which I highly recommend listening to because we were talking about Army of Darkness last week. We both started listening to the podcast. And
Helen Hunt is in As Good as It Gets and Twister
okay,
and What Women Want.
I for some reason can't picture her in Twister for a second. I don't know why. I can just picture her in As Good as It Gets. But
So funny. Okay, anyway.
Anyway,
She's from Culver City.
So that's not who we're talking about. We're not talking about that's Helen Hunt.
Yeah.
We're talking about
Holly Hunter.
Holly Hunter has a lisp.
Okay. And she lived with them as well.
And she lived with them as well.
Yeah, I love that.
And I was thinking when they're telling the story that it was like, this is a lot of roommates, man.
It's a lot of people.
And it was a Silver Lake hunting lodge.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, you keep going. Do you remember any other things about it?
Well, just they were noting that they thought it was really funny that Kathy Bates hasn't been in any of their movies. And they're like, what the fuck went down at that apartment?
The rest of them have, I guess.
Yeah, like they've all they keep it tight with their collaborators.
Holly Hunter's in fucking Raising Arizona, bro.
She's the best. Yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
And scene.
And
so, okay, so, and Kathy Bates would be a Coen Brothers fucking character.
Totally.
So yeah, they're like, is there beef with them?
I know,
and then
so
they talk
funny.
about the Fargo episode.
Yeah.
And how like she basically directed an episode of Fargo and how it could be either a fuck you or maybe it was them like actually working together, but like we have no
but it's
closure.
Like jury's out. Yeah.
Oh yeah, jury's out.
No, can I tell you, I was listening to that at the gym and I was thinking about I just was thinking about like our life and I just am like, I wonder if someday people will be like, like speculating on a podcast, like, and we never got confirmation what the McCallums were thinking when they wrote The Witchening and what that intention was and why they didn't use so and so, and
Totally.
like if people people were they're strangers to us.
Did
but
you
I'm
know
like,
that Jack Bryan actually did one of the edits on MK's short, The Witchening? The original Witchening has a short.
Yeah, but he's
and
not.
if you look at the credits,
he's
Jack
credited
Bryan is
there.
literally credited there.
But then, and then whatever life happens, it's so funny to think about. It's so funny to think about.
I'm not going to spoil anything because Jack would be upset, but I'll just say this and maybe you'll know.
Okay.
Jack got very good news today. Very good news.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and it has nothing to do with the baby.
Oh, that's
because he does have a beautiful little baby.
He has
boy.
a perfect little baby.
Okay,
awesome.
We're gonna move
Oh my
on.
God, good for him. That's crazy to tell me that on the pod.
Well, I'm just saying that he got good news.
That's amazing.
He could be about anything. I did specify it's not about a baby.
Yeah.
You know. But anyway,
I think I know what it
I
is.
don't want the world going nuts. James Gandolfini gave me his phone number one time. Have I told you this?
Yeah, you have.
Oh, okay.
But it's good you should say it on the pod. Tell the story.
One time I met him in a therapist's office and I was leaving. I had an emergency session on a Sunday night.
Wait, okay. If we want to clip this, I'm going to want you to say one time I met
band camp.
I met
myself with a what?
I was going to say I met James Gandolfini at a therapist office. Specify
One
his
time
name.
I met James Gandolfini at a therapist's office. I was leaving on a Sunday night emergency session.
Oh.
And I go and he's in the waiting room. And I'm like looking at him and he's like, you looking at me like that because I'm on TV?
No, he didn't.
Yeah. And I'm like, yeah. And then he's like, it's okay. And then I'm like, do you mind if I get your autograph? And he's like, yeah, it's fine. So I go behind to the receptionist.
You just had therapy.
Yeah.
You were just like crying your eyes out.
And I don't know if I was crying, but
okay, you go to the
then I go to the receptionist desk because
pay.
she's not there, and I get a piece of paper and a pen, and I get him to give me an autograph. And he's like, why are you here? And I'm like, oh, ADHD, OCD. And he's like, oh, sounds like a typical New York life. And I was like, yeah, exactly. And we had a little laugh about that. And then he gave me his phone number and was like, call me and you can maybe come to set of The Sopranos sometime.
Oh my God.
And I called him a couple times and never got to reach him, but it just would ring. I think it was actually the phone number for his trailer.
Right.
Anyway.
Right.
So it's actually a very sad story because then he went and died.
He went and died.
And then I fucked myself with a flute at band camp. Anyway, so those are the end of my notes.
Those are all of your musings.
Yeah, musings with John. Over.
What did you think of Scream 7?
I loved it. I hated it and I loved it. Like, I thought it was so fucking stupid. But I weirdly was just enjoying it. Like, I thought it was disjointed. I thought a lot of the shots were bad. I thought it was you could tell maybe just this guy has had a bunch of success. Maybe the studio doesn't know exactly what to do, who to attach to it. Mm-hmm. They give this guy a chance and all of a sudden he has tons of power.
I think it's his first time directing.
And nobody is telling him no on anything or being like, yo, maybe this, maybe that. Maybe there was extra footage that they cut. Maybe it got fucked in the edit. Maybe it got hacked and slashed. Maybe it wasn't what he imagined. Maybe he fucking hates it, Maybe, who knows?
Who knows?
But the movie seems crazy at times. Mm-hmm. That being said, I fucking loved it.
It was awesome.
I love Matt Lillard.
I love Matt Lillard.
He should never have left. I'm so glad. There's certain things about 90s nostalgia with certain, Chris O'Donnell in Nashville 911. Get the fuck out of here. Get some guy. Mm-hmm. Get some hot guy.
Yeah, discover some dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Matt Lillard, because they all also have what I like to call, which I am on a one-way train to this place, which is Fat Neck. I am on a one. Leo was getting Fat Neck, and then now he's on Ozempi's, or he's just stopped drinking. That's what they were saying on it. Maybe NPR, maybe it was a TikTok reel, maybe I was reading it somewhere. I have no fucking clue.
Information was in.
The fact that it was, I said it was on NPR is crazy. Yeah, that couldn't be the case.
Well, sometimes, they wouldn't say that on NPR.
Terry Gross is
yeah, I'm like, you listen to NPR, but they wouldn't say that on NPR.
No, they didn't. But anyway, Fat Neck. Lillard's got it. I love him. Bring him back. Not everybody needed to be gone, but he's great. He's great in horror movies. Some of these people are great.
Scream 7 spoiler. Ready?
Spoiler. 1, 2, 3, go.
Thank you. Oh fuck, I'm panicking.
What?
How did you feel about deep fake Matthew Lillard? Or deep fake Schumacher?
I didn't like that either because they went through so many ways establishing that it couldn't be a deep fake, and then there was a fake deep fake with the boyfriend.
Yeah, the boyfriend. But boyfriend faking the deep fake was crazy.
Because he was just trying to figure out if it was possible.
Yeah.
Which I guess he found out.
It is possible.
It was possible.
It is possible. Yeah.
I just, whatever brings Lillard in the game, but I kind of liked the idea of old school horror, Lillard
coming back. I thought I was kind of hoping
I was ready for that. I was totally didn't have a problem with that. I was yo, so they put a fucking TV on his face. My man lived.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
I'm fine with it. I almost wanted that to be
I know. I wanted it to be kind of a supernatural thing in that capacity. But, okay, I wish that I could take credit for this, but I saw this guy. It's such a great idea. This guy on TikTok proposed Scream 8, what he thinks the premise should be. He was like, there's only one way to wrap this up, right? Because like it got a little messy with Scream 7 and, you know, the jump from 5 and 6 to 7,
Yeah,
you know.
referencing 5 and 6 all the time. Like,
yeah,
stuff
about
in New
what
York
happened in
is
New
going
York.
on. That's
yeah.
so
he's like,
crazy.
here's how I think we can like land this plane. You know, I'm all about landing planes, which is, I feel like I'm just always saying that on the podcast. That's why I said that.
I've never heard you say land this plane before in my life.
Shut up. I think episode 1, we had a whole thing about me landing a plane.
All right, let's go.
To land this plane.
Oh God, for the audio people, I'll just say this. Tune in to the YouTube. Please keep going and land this
ADHD.
thing.
I forgot what I was saying.
Okay, well, we'll move on.
Please, let me finish.
Oh, but you forgot, but you want to finish.
Because you don't remember what I was saying.
Okay, so you want to stop down, take a beat,
You know I love
pressure.
a stop down. You know I love a stop down.
And, okay, so what was up?
What was I saying?
I have no clue.
Were you listening?
Yeah, 100%. But like,
Deep fake, Stu Mocker, AI. Fuck. All right, whatever. Let's move on.
I don't even think we're gonna cut that. Can I say this? We started this podcast being like, no cuts. Now we're losing trains of thought and being like, cutting out, checking the information, coming back.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. Well, that's why an intern could call out. They'd be like, you were talking about
Yeah, we clearly
fat neck.
We
or
need an
whatever.
intern. If what you had just said parlayed off fat neck, look, we'll never know. Well, you know what you will know though? It's mad funny is you're going to go back and edit this, and you're going to be like, fuck.
So funny.
Okay.
I think I have ADHD.
Let's
y'all.
get into the movie.
Oh my God. Can we first talk about
We're going to.
Joe Bob?
Yeah.
The opening.
100%, babe.
Are you kidding me?
You take it.
I'm turning to looking at the camera. I cried my eyes
Look at
out.
the camera for this whole thing.
Joe Bob, I just want to say something. Come here. Sit down. Pour yourself a shot of whiskey.
Wild turkey.
Wild turkey whiskey.
We're going to close up on you though here.
Yeah. So Joe Bob, what you said as the opening for this last episode really, really moved me. And as a filmmaker myself, I just want to say thank you for the words of wisdom and affirmation and encouragement and concern and care. And I love you. And I'm going to send you Slay. I'm going to send you The Witchening. I'm going to send you all of our movies. I love you, Joe Bob.
And what would you do?
What do you mean?
I'm just saying you love him. Like, what the fuck?
Like, what about it?
Yeah.
Like, I love him. Like I
love him enough to like
blow up my life for him. I mean,
blow.
John.
It's crazy you said blow though. Crazy. I thought it was beautiful what he did too.
I just got so vulnerable.
I thought that him stepping off the set and walking around it, kind of deconstructing the show as we're going through it.
So perfect.
Beautiful.
It was like a perfect way to tell that story.
It was really beautiful.
It was
and
well written.
I felt
It was
like,
really well
you know,
written.
the people, I've always said this, like the people in life you can learn the most from are the people who have failed at a lot of things.
Oh, yeah.
Because you see the people who succeed in life and they know how to, a lot of the times, there's not all the time because eventually someone, either way, but like a lot of the times they know how to do it the way they did it.
Yeah.
You know, which was kind of their perfect pathway of success.
Oh my God, totally.
So they have that one way. They're like, okay, well, you should do this, that, and the other thing. And you try those
and
things
then you'll
and
just
you're like,
get discovered in a
that
bar.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Like move to London and start playing shows and you'll get discovered. It's like, well, fuck, how do I move to London? This, that, you know,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Same thing with movies really. Or really any field, you know, people have their version of success. The way you can learn the most is someone who has failed so many times and has like, don't do it this way. Don't do it this way. Don't do it this way. And Joe Bob is really saying like, don't go around saying, I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't do this. I can't do that.
Yeah.
You know, just go up and do it because really what's holding you back. And then he goes on these long lists of different things that people say that are holding them back. I didn't go to film school. I have a job. I don't have the money. You know, I don't have good actors.
Yeah.
I don't have a script. All these things like just a script is free.
Yeah.
You know, editing software is free.
Yeah.
Actors are in your community.
Yeah.
You know, So you can really just get out there and make a movie and make a short film, start there.
Yeah.
Do that a bunch of times. That's kind of the ethos over here is like.
It really is. And it's just so crazy. I don't know if it's like law of attraction stuff where it's like I've like been like, yeah, I want to enter this mentality of just like, yeah, like create. I know it's also something that you definitely like as a musician, you're always telling artists like you got to play shows, like you got to get out there, you just got to like do the damn thing, you know, like
Totally.
you're very motivating in that way. But I'm just like, I've been hearing it everywhere now. Like everybody is talking this way. And again, I don't know if it's just now my brain is like tuned in to the people having these conversations.
No, they've always said it and it's about everything. You
but
just
like
gotta get out there and do it.
you know, but like Robert Rodriguez, I was listening to a podcast, some folks, they were talking about him and his style of filmmaking. And, you know, he was like one of the original like indie dudes who just like fucking did it, you know, and like wrote specifically to like what he had and who he knew and what kind of cool shit he could get. And, you know, and just was like super specific and like very much like within his means, and then just like shot the shit out of it, you know, and made all these crazy, super distinct movies.
Totally. He's a great person.
You know,
like,
and it just was
from.
like, it was just like this like indie spirit that was really, it's very contagious. And Joe Bob, the fact that he really celebrates that and like only that is like really cool. Just like that indie filmmaking
100%,
spirit.
totally. And he had so much wisdom. I mean, honestly, if you are somehow weirdly listening to this and didn't listen to the Joe Bob and you have any interest in making movies,
Yes.
or really art of any kind,
Yeah.
I highly recommend listening to the final episode of Joe Bob, the beginning of it, because it's a truly inspiring speech.
I'm going to post it.
I don't think we can for copyright reasons, but you mean to your Insta?
Yeah, like to Insta.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I wrote here, MK crying, laughing, yelping, LOL. You were making so many noises.
I was in church. It was beautiful. It was funny. It was sweet. It was, you know,
like it was
inspiring.
So funny.
I was moved.
Yeah.
I was moved. Joe Bob, you moved me. My little heart.
Do you want to talk about what I learned about the Stab film and the Scream thing?
Please.
Well, basically just that other people have noticed it, not just Google AI or anything, but I found actually, because now I'm like, I don't even want to use Google AI
just
on
turn
stuff.
It off,
but you know what Google used to do right before the AI, and I'm sure it was just a version of AI.
Are the related questions?
The related questions and things like that.
Yeah, the related questions was helpful.
Yeah.
But I also found that like would lead me places.
That's good.
But I didn't want to be led places.
I like being led.
I had my own question.
But there was a horrordna.com article about this, about basically people
Scream
noticing
Stab.
this. Basically, in this movie, she is promoting a movie called Scream.
Yep.
And then there are movie posters for a different movie called Stab.
Yes.
Both of which are the movies in Scream.
Yeah.
Well, there's Scream, and then in Scream 2 and on, the meta movies about the murders are called Stab.
Yeah.
So it's super, super crazy that this is happening that way.
And when did this movie come out? 84?
Oh, 82.
82.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is like at the time that Nightmare on Elm Street's coming out.
Right. So that's what Craven's cooking up.
Yeah.
And
So
then
he had
up.
to have seen this movie.
Yeah.
To that point, did you feel like this movie, I didn't want to talk about it during the podcast, but did you feel like this movie was at all...
Wait, you mean during the movie?
Yeah, during the movie. Did you feel like this was a very Bowfinger?
Very Bowfinger.
How crazy is that? Now I looked that up too. No one's really talking about that.
Very Bowfinger.
But they have mentioned that they're both like about guerrilla filmmaking.
Yeah.
But like I think
it.
that it blew my mind.
Fucking crazy.
And it made me think how finding a different horror movie and making it a comedy could be a fun idea for a movie like a Bowfinger.
That's
in
a
some way.
great idea.
You know.
Like Curtains, the comedy.
Yes.
Imagine Curtains as a comedy.
I forget the entire premise of Curtains.
Curtains, the woman's pretending to be insane. They check her into an institution.
Oh, yeah.
He leaves her there. She breaks out. He's got, 6 women back at the spa auditioning for the role.
Oh my God. Yes.
That would be crazy.
But then she comes to the house with them, right?
Yeah, to like audition too.
Yeah. Curtains as a comedy, I actually think is very good idea. Oh my
interesting.
God. I think that's a great one. Yeah.
Interesting.
We should,
Interesting.
we'll chat about that.
This is us trademarking it.
Okay. So.
Yeah, Joe Spinell. This is my first encounter with Joe Spinell, and
Well,
I gotta
he's in
say,
The Godfather. He's in a bunch of movies you've seen.
okay, I don't remember the Godfather. Like, I don't remember him in The Godfather.
Yeah, no, I get it. Joe Spinell seems like, I guess he was a crazy guy. Loved to do like cocaine, drink, party, fuck bitches,
Yeah.
get out there,
Yeah.
spend studio money on like nice hotels.
Yeah,
Kind of love his whole vibe.
yeah, and he's really good in this movie.
He has many points in this movie that he's very good. If you can lock into him as he is an actor and this as a character, he's playing multiple different versions of it, and he definitely has a crazy arc throughout it.
Yeah.
So I agree. I think he does a really fantastic job.
And knowing that so much of it is like improv as well, you know, and like he's really, I mean, I guess I don't know what Joe Spinell is like otherwise, but he's like a creepy little perv in this movie.
He is a huge perv. I really want to watch this Spinell tape thing.
Me too.
We gotta find it.
We gotta get our hands on a Spinell tape.
I wonder if it's just like literally on YouTube and we should have just watched it before this.
Yeah, maybe.
But we'll find out.
We'll find out.
Do you want to look it up now?
I'm just gonna Google it. Do you want to do your quick recap of the
Well,
movie?
I want to say a couple other things before we get into that. One, there's this incredible hatchet shot where the hatchet is like hitting the camera
Yes.
and blood is pouring out of it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is this the shot that Rick was talking about? With the blood pouring out of the prop.
Oh, that's super interesting.
Yeah, because he said it was a hatchet.
Yeah.
We did something in The Witchening with blood coming out of a prop. And by the way, you crushed that whole edit of the head again.
It looks really cool.
Yeah. We basically had a prosthetic head for this short film, and both the editors didn't even really try to include it. They just looked at the footage and were like, oh, this is like whatever. And MK sat and like worked with it and toyed with it and smoothed it out. And it looks fucking amazing. And she's a horror queen. And
live
we should
and breathe
all
horror.
bow down and, worship her feet.
You crazy.
Yeah, kiss her toes.
But yeah, kiss my.
Give him a little.
Ew, stop. You're being crazy.
Sorry.
John, that's disgusting.
Can I talk about a couple things that are production value?
Please.
Bubble baths.
Yeah. Oh my God. I literally wrote down bubble baths. I wanted somebody needs to be in a bubble bath ASAP.
Stairs.
Bro, I have curved stairwell on here as well. I was like, we got to shoot in a curved stairwell. And I got to get a bitch in a bubble bath.
We gotta get a bitch in a bubble bath.
It's only cool when I say it.
It's pretty fucking fire when I say it. We gotta get a bitch in a bubble bath.
Can you do a recap of the movie, please?
You always want me to do the recap earlier.
Well, because that's then if nobody's seen it, then they can at least know broad strokes what the movie's about, and then we can chat about the movie.
Okay.
I'm just thinking about the listener experience.
You know what? I'm not gonna fight you on it. Okay, this movie was fucking psychotic. I have to say, of all the movies we've watched, this movie was crazy.
Wait, we haven't even seen the name of it yet. Ready?
The last horror
film.
film. It was originally going to be called Fanatic.
Right. As a kind of a spiritual sequel to Maniac.
Yeah, they were saying that, weren't they?
Yeah.
Girl takes off her shirt, enters hot tub, gets electrocuted. And then it's people actually watching a movie of this event. Taxi driver, and then there's a guy, Vinny, kind of jerking off in the movie. He's a taxi driver.
He was jerking off, right?
He's doing some weird shit.
It was weird.
Then he's a taxi driver, and he's daydreaming about making a movie, getting an award. He goes home, tells mom he's going to Cannes to make a movie. Crazy that he knows about Cannes. He arrives in Cannes with Cowboy Man. Oh, and the mom makes baked macaroni.
Played by Joe Spinell's real mother.
And he's also talking about how this actress who he wants to see.
Yeah. Jana, right? Jana.
People/critics are watching movies at Cannes with Jana Bates. Jana Bates arrives from plane. Our main guy's filming her. Vinny. Club scene with woman. Orthodox priest.
Wait, don't forget there's a...
Knocks outside.
You missed... Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
There's a woman at the airport when Jana Bates is getting off of the private plane. there's a woman there with a sign and she goes, I could be your stunt double.
Okay, I want to establish some boundaries here. That is not enough of a plot device to interrupt my thing.
It is.
No, not in the slightest.
It comes up later.
No, I'm telling you
Okay.
that I need to go through this whole thing.
Okay, I'm sorry. I interrupted your flow.
And then you can, at the end of it, say something.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Unless I've missed a major, like you're talking like, John, you missed like multiple scenes.
I'm really sorry.
Because I'll tell you something. I zoned out a couple times in this.
Okay.
So I'm going to need you to maybe fill these in.
Okay.
So that's where I'm showing you the boundary, but I'm also showing you.
You're like, help me out.
Yeah, the way in is
Okay.
as well.
Thank you. Got it.
Okay. Guy arrives in Cannes with Cowboy Man. People critics watching movies with Jana Bates. Jana Bates arrives from plane. Our main guy is filming her. Club scene with woman. Orthodox priest talks to her outside, ? Guy is talking about blackmailing each other. Our main guy, Vinny, I keep calling him our main guy. I don't realize his name is Vinny until way later. Vinny daydreams again and looks at himself all dressed up. Films people at the club. Calls producer to get Jana to read script. Jana arrives at hotel to find producer killed in tub, head chopped off. Vinny is filming it and her reaction. She reports killing to police, body missing. She and husband go to room. Naked girls go to beach to swim. Vinny sniffs their panties on beach, gets harassed by them. Vinny overhears producer making deal, harasses him, makes phone call. Vinny is having major crash out at this point. Gets new producer to star theater, kills him with hatchet. Press interview about horror. Guy at French strip club. He attacks woman. Goes to horror movies. Zoned out a little bit at this point. Producer number 3 and girl go on a walk at Cannes. Guy disappears. She tries to find him. Finds him on roof. She gets shot. Falls off of roof. Man calls mom. Mom calls him on being a bullshitter. More dreams. Guy breaks into her bathroom. She freaks out. She runs away downstairs. Runs outside. Everybody applauds. Thinks it's a publicity stunt. Jana goes to safe place. Vinny follows her again. Jana and husband escape in yellow car. Arrive at country castle. He follows them at a state. He's snooping around. Bodyguards find him. Vinny shoots one of them. Husband takes girl to awards show. Vinny plots final scene of movie at awards show with body double. Awards, that's where your body double comes into play, right?
Yep.
Yeah, cute. At awards show with body double. Awards are being given out. Guy kidnaps girl. Loves of Dracula is the name of his movie. Takes her back to castle. Starts movie sequence. Fake kills her, but then Fred Bates shows up, who's the producer, got his head cut off, and he's actually filming it in his own weird meta thing.
He's alive.
He's not dead. Fred takes Jana hostage. Guy attacks Fred with chainsaw. Another dream sequence. Cops show up.
You got this.
It ends. It's all a movie. Shows it to mom. They share a joint. LOL. Wow.
That is the last horror film.
Craziness.
And the last regularly scheduled episode of The Last Drive-In on Shudder.
Yeah.
Wow. I gotta say, I mean, you did a great job.
I have to. I would remember absolutely nothing about that movie.
You did a really great job.
You know what's funny is I throw away my notes for most of these movies at the end of them because like I just don't want them.
Totally.
But I guess we have the podcast where I say them.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Exactly.
There's your pen back, by the way.
You're done with it.
I'm done with it.
Are you sure you don't need to use it for another thing?
I think so. Thank you. Okay, so
Whoa, you're diving into those notes over there. Let's get into it.
well, no. This is about the movie as well. There's a couple things I want to do. Yeah, literally the last line of the film is the mom goes, "Got a joint?"
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
And the fact that it's his real mom, I wonder if my mom would do that in a movie.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Yeah, like would my mom...
Would your mom let me cast her in something?
No.
She wouldn't want to act, you don't
I
think?
wonder if she would. I bet she'd be really good
My
at it.
mom would love
Honestly,
to-
she's like sociopathic, I think, in just the right way.
If I just,
My brother would probably be a good actor too. I'm actually realizing
he
now.
would be. He would definitely be.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I want to put you in something soon. You're up soon. I gotta put you in.
I saw the wind between the trees.
Oh, okay.
And that's when the bullets started flying.
Oh,
And that's when everything got dark. I heard the whispers of my mother and her mother before her. And I was laid to rest. Finally, with all of the undying souls before me. Thank you.
Oh my God.
End scene.
What is that? You just came up with that?
Yeah.
That's brilliant. Can I tell you, it literally sounds like the type of monologues that kids do in theater camp.
Oh, babe, that's what I was trying to do.
Literally, I had this one monologue that was like, look, Peter the sky. You know, it's like kind of a vague British accent, not really.
Clip it.
That's really good, John. John, you're hired. That was amazing. You really dropped in there. That was really beautiful work. Really beautiful work. 23 breasts in this movie. I love that. Those are the kind of high numbers
I'm talking about.
that we got to hit.
So many fucking tits.
And a nude beach is such a great way to just have so many boobs.
And you can't show that many tits in a movie that's serious, really. And this movie is
Yeah.
actually kind of serious.
Yes, but I think it's a comedy. I think it's a horror comedy.
I think
for
it is.
sure.
I think it is.
I mean, I think it has to be. They're literally
Yes.
improving. For those who don't know, they filmed this movie during the Cannes Film Festival, like ran all over town and like kind of coming up with it on the go. You know that movie I saw at Defy Film Festival, that young kid, Sek, who's from New York, who has this really great feature film. It premiered at Tribeca and it's called So Far So Good. I saw it at Defy Film Festival. They, in that Q&A, I learned that they literally came up with the movie as they went. They just figured out the story.
That's
you know?
psychotic.
It's insane, but it's the coolest, most interesting little abstract feature film. You know, it's awesome. And that's this movie. I realized though, I was like, the one thing with like making movies in this way is, I guess this guy had a goal. He had an overall goal, which was like, I'm gonna make a movie, you know, like, and Jaina's gonna star in it, i.e. the premise of Bowfinger, essentially.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
he's got this Bowfinger mindset. And then from there though, like the scenes just kind of happen because you can't really plan like, and now we're gonna do this to go here.
Do we think he actually got any real usable footage? Like throughout the Bowfinger, like does a good job of being like, we only need like, here's the 100 index cards.
Yeah.
We only need him in 8 of these.
Yeah.
And then they kind of show, and maybe they don't show all, but they do show kind of each scene.
Yeah.
And in this movie, I'm like, what other movie is there besides the shots of Jaina that he gets? Like what? Like this movie is called Loves of Dracula. Like we don't really see him. We see him in a cape and stuff.
The second unit's gonna handle that part. You know.
Yeah, sure. That's true. But it's really, look, it's a genius thing being like, I'm going to stalk this woman and make a movie about it, like in the capacity of stalking her, really.
Yeah, that's really crazy.
It's super cool. It's a very weird, unique premise.
And it makes me think like we should make a movie, we should set a movie at a horror convention. And we should go. What do you think?
I just want to go to a horror convention.
Well, let's go to a couple, but I want to scope it out and maybe we make one that's set at a horror convention. And then it's like all this production design and all these characters and this whole universe, you know?
Whoa.
No?
I don't hate the idea at all. At all.
You can also say yes now and then change your mind. You can just yes and me for the podcast.
No, that's kind of me saying I like it. Is me saying I don't hate it is like, whoa. No, you're saying,
you're like, MK, your lack of enthusiasm is killing me.
You're fucking cooking right now.
Okay. Cool. Your silence scared me.
No. I have no silence.
I wrote that. Yeah, I was like,
listen to the playback.
Film Veritas. I love that. Joe Bob said that. Sounds smart.
Yes. Did you look it up?
No, but I mean, film is
moving
film,
on.
and Veritas means truth, so it's just film truth.
Yes. Maison de scene.
Oui.
Okay.
Oui.
Anything else?
Curved stairwells, gorgeous exteriors.
We were both literally on the stairwell and the bubble bath situation.
I know. We were like,
I mean,
so
I was
on
thinking,
it.
dude, the bubble bath is literally has to go into Slay.
Yeah.
The cursed stairwell, I'm like, I don't know.
The thing about the bubble bath is they did it in I Know What You Did Last Summer remake.
That's okay.
Okay. Ours will be different.
Oh, dude, the bubble baths, yeah.
Maybe our bubble bath will be
And
more
the
like
curved stairwell happens in every
more like
movie.
Jack Frost.
Every
You know
movie
what I
has
mean?
Sorry, what about Jack Frost?
Do you remember that crazy horror movie we watched? Jack
Yeah.
Frost
But
and
is there a bubble bath there?
there's a bubble, or there's a bathtub scene. Yeah,
Okay, we should literally rip that whole bathtub scene.
it's disgusting.
Great.
Yeah.
You know what we're watching later?
What?
Terrifier 2.
Oh,
MK and I have been in a big Terrifier
I
kind
love
of
it.
situation.
Let's do it. So there's a couple plot questions I have, but it's, they made up with it.
yeah.
They made it up as they went. There's a couple things that are like, meh, but like, you know what, fucking do it. And I love that, like, there's a certain category of movie, I feel like, that is just about the audacity of men. Like when like, just like some dude like has the fucking
Bro, you got a plan,
cojones
you got the fucking, yeah.
to make shit happen for himself, i.e. this. We got King of Comedy. I haven't seen it, but I think Marty Supreme,
The Joker. Batman. Superman.
Those are all men with audacity. You're right. Just like,
Yeah.
they're just going to.
Oppenheimer.
He definitely has
If he
some
could, he would.
audacity. What?
If he would, he could.
No, it is if he could, he would. But why if he could, he would? What? Make the atom bomb?
Yeah, if he could.
Invent the atom bomb? If he could, he would invent the atom bomb?
If
he could, he doesn't always have to invent the atom bomb. We don't.
No, if he could, he would.
You're crazy. Studio Circus, I thought was such a cool name for a club. That's the club in this movie that they go to.
I love it. Should we start a club like that?
Yeah.
Oh, Studio Circus is a good name for
Is a good name?
Is a good name for a film company.
Studio Circus. Huh.
It's a really good one, honestly.
Huh.
We might have to just like make a website for that and not use it just.
I'm sure
before
that
this episode
website
comes out.
exists, but we should just
Studio Circus
Circus
Pictures, Films, Studio Circus Films,
Studio Circus Studios.
Studios Circus Media. You have La Lullaby Films, Crooked Teeth Films, and Studio Circus Films.
No, it'd be so cool. I know they all have to be films. I know the La Loba Films and Crooked Teeth Films.
Can't you wait? Because you're gonna keep La Loba Films on the.
Yeah.
Can't you turn to La Loba Studios?
La Loba Studios. It's crazy.
And
Somehow it doesn't work. I like the LLF for some reason.
LLS. It's
Okay.
more like sneaky.
This is boring for people. Okay.
Are we just going through your notes here?
We're just going through my notes here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I have to say about the movie,
Well,
but I could tell you some trades.
I have one other thing to say. I was looking up something about, they said something I thought that was so interesting about the millionaire guy who's like, they show up to this country castle.
Yeah.
The student glasses. And this guy is in this movie and he's never been in another movie.
Yeah.
And I can't find any information on him. And they think that he might be the owner of some chateau, of the actual chateau, because they go to film there because they get kicked out of Cannes because they have $40,000 debt at this hotel. So they run out of Cannes, the filmmakers, like the whole crew. So they go to Switzerland and they stay at this millionaire's house and they think that this guy in the movie is this millionaire possibly, and this is his only role in the movie. Would not be surprised because the dude is a terrible actor. But I thought that was mad funny.
Oh, I think that's so fun.
I'm trying to research this, and I weirdly get through Google AI not understanding what I'm saying. It leads me to this movie called The Evil Within, which is a horror movie by this guy, Andrew Getty, who's an heir to the Getty.
The Gettys?
The Getty fortune.
Yeah.
And he basically spends like $15 million on this movie himself. And the dude is a massive meth addict.
Okay.
And the movie takes like 17 years. Oh, I think it was $5 million to make and 17 years to finish.
What?
Yeah, because he was just like stuck in crazy pre-production. He was making
Whoa.
an octopus animatronic that could play drums.
What? This is a crazy rabbit hole you
And
went
he
down.
was building all these like insane sets.
What?
And but then like the movie's like apparently like then he dies before it finishes.
Oh.
And a
When did he
producer
die?
finishes it. He died young, but
Okay.
and a while ago. But,
Years ago. Okay.
But
A producer finishes it.
the movie. And the movie's like apparently like not bad.
Okay.
Like apparently there's this shot like that goes through these plastic tubes into like a gerbil's containment area.
Okay.
And you have these close-ups on these gerbils.
Okay.
And then there's these like this camera's like swinging through a mirror thing, and
Let's watch it.
Yeah, I was like, maybe we should just watch this movie.
We should just watch it.
So anyway,
that's so cool. I love that.
Yep. I thought that was cool. I also thought that the fake Oscar falling apart at this movie at the very end when he's getting the Oscar and how it was like gold sludge.
Yeah.
I just thought that was cool.
Yeah.
I thought that whole effect was cool.
Yeah. I loved the dream sequences in this movie.
The dream sequences were out of pocket crazy. I hated them.
They were so insane, but they were consistent. You know?
By the end of them, you're right. They were consistent. I did just not
accept it.
Love it. For the video people, I'm a little fidgety.
Yeah. And I just yawned. It's crazy. We have this event we got to go to.
Well, also, I had a coffee right before this. My 4th shot of espresso for the day, which is my last shot of espresso for the day.
That's his 4th espresso.
Okay, hit me with the trades. I'm sure we've gone over an hour.
John Krasinski
presents
directing A Quiet Place 3. Wow, 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 wow.
There already is A Quiet Place 3.
No.
Yeah, there's 1 and 2. And then there's 3, which is like the prequel.
Right. So this is 3.
Okay.
That's the prequel.
Got it.
This is 3.
It's part 3. And he's gonna be in it too, or he dies.
He died. He did, I think. So it's we got Em Blunt back in it.
Emmy Blunt.
Emmy Blunt. I was thinking about how Emily Blunt is so much prettier than like Emma Blunt. Like imagine if she went by Emma, because
Emma Blunt's not cute.
It's not cute, but Emily Blunt is cute. We got Cillian Murphy back in the game, and they're adding Jack O'Donnell from Sinners.
Okay.
The vampire.
Love him.
So, anyways, that's happening.
Love it. That's a fantastic trade.
Great. Next trade. Did you know that Joe Bob Briggs' real name is John?
I did know that. It's like John Bloom.
It's beautiful.
And I love that he changed it to Joe Bob Briggs. Makes you want to change my name from John McCallum to like, we should change our last name to something cooler.
What? I just am going through finally finishing up all the paperwork to change my name to
John
McCallum.
Cop for movie stuff.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Aunt Gladys won an Oscar.
But not for being Aunt Gladys.
Yes, for being Aunt Gladys.
No, she won an Oscar for being... Oh, she did. You're right. Amy Matt. Yeah, no. You're right. I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I thought Jessie Buckley was Aunt Gladys for a second.
When
they were talking about this on a different thing.
Amy Madigan.
Yeah.
She won it. How do you feel?
Terrible. I thought the Oscars were giving all sorts of misfires.
Oh, okay. Who did you want to have supporting actress instead of that? Exactly.
No. I just
John, exactly.
Who was nominated? Because there were other people.
I know. Let's talk about this.
I mean, Kate Hudson for
Song Sung Blue. We didn't see that though.
It's very funny.
We don't know anything about Song Sung Blue.
You're gonna look this up.
No. Yes, I'm looking it up.
Okay. In the meantime, I think Amy Madigan did a great job as Gladys, but like I wasn't.
Okay, Elle Fanning, Sentimental Value. Didn't see it. Inga Ib's daughter, Lilias, Sentimental Value. Okay. One Momosaku in Sinners. And Teyana Taylor in One Battle After Another. I think Teyana Taylor.
100% Teyana Taylor. I mean, she wasn't really in One Battle After Another.
It's a supporting
role.
role. That's what it is. That's the category.
Yeah.
Supporting.
She was way more like
she's so memorable though.
Screen.
She's so memorable.
Totally. That was.
And sure, maybe she had less days on set than Amy Madigan had on Weapons. But
I
that
actually
doesn't
think
make
that's racist.
That doesn't make it less of a strong performance. Amy Madigan. Racist. Okay, so Teyana. But it's interesting for that. It's also best original screenplay seems to. That's one that usually will dip to horror, which is interesting.
Usually dip to horror. That's so rare that horror's ever even been considered.
Well, I'm just thinking about Sinners, and I'm also thinking about how Get Out won Best Writing, and I'm thinking about how The Substance was, I think, nominated for Best Original Screenplay. Anyways, I just think it's interesting because it's like maybe the idea on paper is like really hits, but then it can fall short in all these other places, overall.
But they didn't. Sinners should have won Best Picture or at least Best Director.
Yes.
And Ryan Coogler, Best Director, and then
Definitely.
Best Picture could have been One Battle After Another. But like, I don't know, PTA to win both. Look, he's never won before though.
Yeah,
I was learning about.
And he deserves.
And he probably will never make another movie like that again.
He deserves an Oscar.
Yeah,
that's
I
what it is.
totally agree.
Okay, this is actually this is a trade that's an update from a previous trade. Okay? Because things are in development, baby. Things are happening. Okay. So remember we talked about the Scooby-Doo live action series on Netflix?
Yes.
It's happening. They've set their cast.
Okay.
Do you want to know?
Sure.
So we have Maxwell Jenkins as Fred.
I'm going to put the photo here. Okay, let's just go through these.
Okay. We have, I don't know their names though. We have Abby Ryder Fortston as Velma.
Okay.
Okay. And we have Tanner Hagen as Shaggy.
Okay.
And
I don't know any of these people.
I don't know either. And we have McKenna Grace as Daphne, the one who was in Scream 7, the cute blonde.
Wow, they're all white. They're not going to make any of them a different ethnicity?
Well, I guess not.
Keep Scooby-Doo. Hashtag.
Keep Scooby-Doo white. Do you think people would have been
I'm gonna clip it.
Don't clip it. Do you think people would have been upset though if they had
people would have gone
it would have been some
berserk.
It would have been some stupid
They're like, Daphne is fucking white. They would have bugged out about it.
It would have been like
dude.
The Little Mermaid all over again, you know.
They should have made everybody black, honestly.
Yeah, I don't really know what.
They'd have a much better show. Scooby-Doo's.
I don't know what the deal
stupid.
is, you know. I mean, like these are young people. Like these are like
them in like a different environment. That would have been such a fun take on Scooby-Doo.
There have been a lot of Scooby-Doo iterations that would have been fun.
Yeah, like Scooby-Doo's been kind of the same.
It is a little lame, I guess. It's 2026.
I'll say this: Daphne could have been Asian, easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're literally all fictional characters. They could all be literally any race or ethnicity. Yeah. It truly does not matter. You know.
It's also like I was hoping they'd be a little bit more adults. To me, I always don't.
No, this is them as kids. Yeah. Like
yeah, they're not really kids. They're kind of like adults. Like.
Well, I think they're supposed to be teens.
No.
In the live actions, they're definitely like young adults.
Yeah, if you watch the cartoon, they're like adults. Or young adults, but they're like in college,
college age,
late college, early 20s.
Yeah.
You know, 20, 21, 22.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Wow.
I mean, they're driving a car. They're very independent. You know, how could they be in fucking high school?
Solve mysteries. Yeah. Well, I think this is like
they like have a job. This is their job.
I think this is them figuring it out.
Do you see what I'm saying though?
I do. I understand that, but this to me seems to be a bit of an origin of like the formation of Mystery Inc. You know what I mean?
So do you think? Oh, of Mystery Inc. Mm-hmm. Wow, you're really dropping. Okay. See, I want Shaggy to be like smoking joints.
Yeah, but Scooby-Doo is for kids, so
that's interesting.
Shaggy's never been smoking joints.
Who's been?
He just has that vibe.
He just has that vibe,
and that's okay. And they'll make jokes about it. Do you remember in the you don't remember the live actions? Well, like, I guess we've kind of watched them to fall asleep sometimes.
Oh yeah, I love them.
But they were like really big for me as a kid.
They made the Matt Lillard,
and
that's when he has not fat neck yet.
Matt Lily, and Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr. Oh, they're also fabulous. That just cut.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, so we had a memory card problem, but we're back. Basically, we were just talking about Scooby-Doo.
We're talking about Scooby-Doo. And the live action and how they make a Mary Jane joke on the airplane. She goes, "My name's Mary Jane." And Shaggy goes, oh, "That's like my favorite name." And
I wonder why.
Because of marijuana.
Oh, exactly.
But as a kid, I didn't know that. And I just was like, "My name is Mary Catherine."
No, Matt Lillard, fuck me. It's like, no, he's an adult. You're a child. Fucking hornball, bro. Okay, what's your next trade?
That's it.
And should that be the end of the podcast? We're done.
I just got a fresh memory card just for that. I love you.
Please cut before.
I always cut before that. Don't worry.